Tantrix is a fantastic game from New Zealand. It's actually invented by an amazing adventure guy who does paragliding, rock climbing, ultra distance running. Has bulk time out in the wilderness, the beautiful hills of New Zealand, and he's thinking all that time and planning, and out of that has come this amazing game which has won the top award in Germany, France, Japan, Australia, the United Kingdom, basically every country that has an award for a top new game. It's simply 56 tiles, but what you can do with these tiles is absolutely amazing. I'll give you a wee demonstration. The main game, the classic Tantrix game, and indeed the reason why it won all the awards, is for up to 4 people. And what you're doing is you're taking these tiles and you're trying to form lines and preferably closed loops using your color. So I'll just demonstrate, shall I? I'll say, for instance, that I'm yellow. So I'm going to put a yellow there, and then the other person who's my opponent is blue, and they're going to go, oh, well, they have to match up all the colors. So there they go, they've matched that up. Now they're going to try to link that up. It's my turn now. So I'm going to go yellow, here we go. Is that going to work? No, that's not going to work. I'll just park it down here. Now this is an interesting situation. Now what we've got is we've got a little embayment there. It's known as a forced space. And the reason it's a forced space is because if you've got a tile that will fit in there, then indeed you are forced to put it in there. So this is when it gets interesting, and this is when it's almost like there's an extra person playing this game. It's got a mind of its own. You've got up to 4 people sitting around competing, plus the game is driving the procedure as well. Now let's just have a look. Can I fill that forced space? Got a blue, a green, and a red. Blue, green, red. Ah, no I don't. So I can do whatever I like. Now I'm the blue person, and I want to keep extending my blue, so I think I'll just do that. Now as the game progresses, the matrix gets larger. Now we've got a situation here where the turn comes up for the yellow player, and there's a forced space right there. So they've got to park into that forced space first, and then they cruise around and they see, now, have we got any more forced spaces? Now we've got a blue, and here we are. That's another forced space right there. Fantastic. And then, having filled the forced spaces, you can just look for other opportunities to continue to extend your line. Now let's have a look. Oh, there we go. See, remember, I'm the yellow player, and this is looking really good for me because I've got a great big long yellow one happening. Each of the players has 6 tiles in front of them at all times, so it gives them a number of options. Now, it's going to be blue's turn now. So let's have a look. The first thing blue has to do is they have to fill in any forced spaces that they see. Now we scan the board, you see that's a forced space right there, and oh, here we go. We have to do that. And in doing that, we've actually created another forced space. I'll just take another tile in from that, so I've got 6 tiles, and now I'm looking around if there's any tiles that will fill that forced space. Let's have a look. Oh, yep, that one will. So we pop that one in there. Okay, and now there isn't any forced spaces, so I'm free to make my free move. I've got 6 tiles here. Now remember, I'm blue. I'm trying to form a long line, hopefully closing it. Let's see, probably my best option is to work off that one. So what have I got that will do that? Can you help me with this one? Oh yeah, thank you, good. We'll pop that one right there, and that's progressing it. That's the end of my turn now. So as the game progresses, it gets amazing, doesn't it? Look at that, fantastic pattern. You can see that yellow has made major inroads, and poor old blue just hasn't been able to get any traction whatsoever. Well, it's yellow's turn again, so what's yellow going to do? We're down to 4 tiles, so this is end game. And yellow is going to drive home the advantage. Here we go. First off, we've got to inspect the whole matrix and make sure that there isn't any forced spaces that we can fill. What have we got here? There's a forced space. There's a tile that'll do it. Let's do it. Okay, done. Righto. Got a forced space there. Yeah. Okay, we can do that one as well, so we better do that. Okay, we'll just scan around the board here. Is there any other forced spaces that we can do? A really useful way to think about this is you look at the forced space and you go, for instance, in this situation you go yellow, yellow, green, and then you think, have I got a yellow, yellow, green? No, I haven't. Look at this one, blue, yellow, blue. Have I got a blue? No, I haven't. And so on. Blue, green, yellow. Blue, green, yellow. No, haven't got it. Okay, there's no forced spaces that I can fill. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to really drive it home. I'm going to be able to add on any additional bits to the end of that big yellow piece that I want, not constrained by forced spaces whatsoever. Look at that. We'll just smack that on there. And then to finally add insult to injury, that won't fit in any forced spaces. End of game. Yellow gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 points. Blue, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The best he can muster. Now, if yellow had managed to close that loop, then yellow would have doubled their points. Every single game that you play is going to be different, and the neat thing about this game too is every now and then the person who isn't the brightest, isn't the best experienced at this game is going to win, because there is an element of chance. Because what you're doing is you're taking in replacement tiles periodically, and there is an element of chance in that you just might get dealt the better hand. So Tantrix is just the product of a beautiful mind. It's mathematically elegant. It's made with beautiful, robust materials. As you can see, visually it looks absolutely amazing, and every time you end up with this wonderful piece of work, which every time will be completely different. You can purchase any of the Tantrix range from www.eyebright.co.nz.